Hello everyone. Today is Monday, April 18th, 2022 at 9:17 a.m. Excuse me. So, I think I got up. I don't even remember exactly what time I woke up, but I think it was 7 something. And I don't remember what time I went to bed, but I'm pretty sure it was probably after 1 o'clock. And so, well, this morning I started working on a personal nonfiction blog post that I was going to do a timeline of the top five, no, I think it's top 4 or 5 main perps in my life, the gang stalkers that, did the biggest damage at ruining me for the longest. But I'm feeling sleep deprived still. And I'm feeling sleep deprived and can't even think properly. And I know that my body and my mind need more rest. So it was just something I just randomly started off with, and I really hate being in this sleep deprived state of mind and stuff like that because I really hate it, being sleep deprived and can't function and stuff like that. So, oh man, I really hate it. So, I mean, I'm just fighting day to day. It's a struggle to get by day to day. So, yep. I mean, so last night, it was raining and thundering and lightning and stuff. And you can see my face right now, but it's still a little bit dark in here, like it might be cloudy outside. So, but I don't, it may be morning, but I don't plan on being on here for too long, but I, it might take, I need to tell myself to not rush, and it might take me some time to work on these writing assignments that I have for myself. A timeline of, the perps, trying to ruin and destroy me. So, too bad that my laptop is, I hope it's just a problem with the screen and that I can retrieve the data. I'm feeling kind of devastated. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling kind of devastated, and I need, I need. Oh, I wish I had a way to access, certain screenshots, you know, and certain other important information on my laptop. Well, I need all the information that I have on my laptop and let it be up to my discretion what to get rid of. That's like with my storage unit. Let it be up to me. It's my property and my belongings. It's my property and my belongings. So I don't know. You know, I would rather it be up to me. On which items to get rid of out of my storage unit. So, but yeah, anybody with a narcissistic personality would try to forcefully order me to get rid of my storage unit, period, and try to bully, harass, and lecture me about wasting money and stuff, you know. But that's not your business. You haven't donated shit. You haven't donated anything. So, um, but what's important, I mean, somebody with a narcissistic personality act like they think they have the authority to dictate and decide for you what is important to you, or what is necessary for you, or what you need and stuff. Like you can't think that, like you have the inability to think that for yourself. But if they want to persecute or think they're punishing you for something, they know how to hold you accountable for something like that. Excuse me. So I mean, I'm you know I feel like, what did I just do to myself? You know, that I just started working on it this morning, and I like soon as I woke up, I just, you know, I went to use the bathroom, and then I came and just started writing, and you know, working on a timeline of my harassment and abuse, you know, from 2019 on through now, what I've been going through. And so, it's like my sleep deprivation is hindering me from even thinking properly. And so, I don't recall whether or not they vibrated me last night. I think they did for a little while. And so I mean, excuse me. But these are some nonfiction writing assignments that I just thought of this morning for myself. And I didn't realize that Starbricker started with the online harassment on October 16th, 2019 was when she started with the harassment, because she has online perps, including my twin sister, believing that I was the one who started with her, and that I'm the one who started, like as if she's the innocent one, and like I'm the one who started it. So, I mean, on my blog, on WordPress, I used to be able to do it. But on Blogspot, I'm trying to figure out, I can't, it's like I can post links, but you have to manually copy and paste the link. Because it won't be like a hyperlink. So, I think eventually I probably can, when I'm more mentally strong enough and able and well rested, then I probably can figure out how to get hyperlinks where people just click on the link and won't have to manually, copy and paste the links, you know, and if I can somehow find a way to embed, YouTube videos in the same way. Everything was much easier on WordPress, but the thing is, people were able to post comments in which the perps were doing, and even if I rejected them, I still had to see their abusive comments. So on Blogspot, nobody can comment. But I said that I feel sad because I wish that I feel sad because I wish that you know you may not be able to hear it, but the next door neighbor, I hear him kind of slamming the doors. But I'm saying that nobody can comment. But I feel sad because you know I wish that if I can be able to have like some feedback, some positive feedback, or even if it's constructive, feedback on how I can improve whatever writing. But sometimes my writing will be off because they're torturing me and I'm sleep deprived. Like what happened yesterday. I was writing yesterday and they were burnt, like they vibrated my whole body, and it felt kind of like they were burning me, pretty much, And so being Hitlerized. So I mean, like I'm planning, on working on a timeline of Starbricker and Alex Dupree and a human trafficker DJ and a couple others. But as I said, the human trafficker DJ, he eventually left me alone on he stopped contacting me on what day was that? It was June 18th, 2021. He left me alone. But I'm glad that I had to put the majority of videos on the other channels on private in order to protect my channels, because now some memories are being hashed. You hear that? Him slamming the door? So so now I remember. Okay, so I'm just thinking up some memories on some things, So I mean, like the videos that I did talking about, how he, made me angry and got underneath my skin so bad. I mean, I could have, and if this was WordPress, I could have posted all the videos that I did about him and all the screenshot messages, the messages that I screenshot that he did. And so he lied. He's not a targeted individual at all. But at first, he lied to me and said that he is a targeted individual. And then he would get verbally abusive, with his words, if I reject his offers to come stay out of state by him, if I rejected his offers to come live out of state by him. And then when he first got on the phone with me, he yelled at me and falsely accused me of being a hacker. Or was it via text message? I don't remember. No, I think it was via text message. He falsely accused me of being a hacker. But he was using projection because it was him hacking into my phone. And I was wondering, well, how did you even get my phone number? Who is this? He wouldn't tell me. But then people, the online fake TI perps and regular perps, they got mad at me for rejecting his offers. And then made more smear campaigns to make the TI community turn against me and say that, oh, Candy doesn't want help. She just wants people to feel sorry for her. Because it's like, and see, they're vibrating my left foot now. And it's like they're trying to make it like as if everybody should just dismiss every word that comes out of Candy's mouth. To dismiss everything that comes out of Candy's mouth. And dismiss everything that comes out of her mouth. And don't believe anything she says because she needs her medicine. She needs her meds. And as I said, you're not going to be a real targeted individual and saying that I need medication or that I'm crazy. But it's like you're playing both sides. But DJ, he lied to me and said that he's a TI. Just, I guess, to try to get me to gain his trust. And so, and so then later on, I mean, after that one conversation that made me so mad, later on, I had never contacted him again. And so, I blocked his YouTube channel. At one point, he was calling himself Golden Eye 006, and then the next time he was calling himself Voodoo Gods. And another time, he was I forgot what other name he called himself. But then he had a picture of Tupac on his YouTube icon or whatever. But that's the narcissistic perp, the human trafficker, trying to tell me that your way of living is not working, or your way of doing things is not working, or your religion is not working, or how is that working out for you? It seemed like he wanted to try to bully me and beat me into submission. And as I said, I refuse to be a slave of somebody that's younger than me. Like, how the hell does that look? Nowadays, I mean, I look back and I'm sorry I even dated or had any boyfriends younger than me. But nowadays, I will not date or marry somebody that's younger than me. But I don't want anybody that's way older than me either. Around my age, or I'll be graceful and say between my age and 7 years. I'd probably be open to, but then again, most people around my age or older been married and divorced. So, with biblical Christian law, I would have to find somebody who has never been married or who has had one wife that had died, But somebody, if they have an ex-wife still living, that I can't marry him. And people being narcissistic enough to lie and say that they were never married and stuff. And then come to find out, you know, he might lie and say, "Oh, that was my ex-girlfriend" or whatever. And come to find out, he has an ex-wife still living, and he lied to me. A narcissistic abuser. Those kind of people, I gotta watch out. And so that made me feel like I can't be with anybody. I guess I'm gonna die single and childless. Because I mean, I wish I could have in past years, get married and have kids. But the ex-boyfriend, you know, he damn sure was not the man of my dreams. He was not the man of my dreams at all. I mean, I wasn't even happy or satisfied with Alex Mendez, back in 2006. And it would have been a disaster. I mean, especially with his mom and stuff like that. I cannot have a woman like that for a mother-in-law. So, I mean, I'm glad I didn't marry Alex. So, I mean, I guess it was for the best. Some people say what happened was for a reason, or it wasn't meant. And, so I'm fighting out unwanted intrusive thoughts. So, and that DJ guy, it seems like if the type of brutally, verbally abusive the human trafficker DJ, of him being brutally abusive like that, okay, him being brutally abusive like that, he has, like, DJ seems like the type of person who would do something like hog tie, rape, and murder you, and then go throw your body out in the woods or throw you out in the ocean somewhere. And it's like, how is people like him not in prison, and how is people like him running free? So I'm gonna go for now and do who knows what, probably more writing. And they're vibrating my left foot. When the vibrating very much first started, I think it started in 2015, and it started with vibrating the left foot, and then both feet, and then my organs, and sometimes my whole body. And that was how I ended up homeless. I ended up having to leave Los Angeles, and I didn't realize this would follow me everywhere. And I was wondering what the hell was going on. And I didn't know it had anything. I didn't find out until, summer 2016 that I found out, everything, like maybe spring or summer 2016, everything kept coming up about, targeted individuals, gang stalking, and cults. So, but I couldn't connect the dots for some reason. So, I'm going to see y'all in a while. I love y'all.